Hello everybody, Frankie Day here for Frankie Day Models. Okay, this is an update video, guys. Tomorrow we'll have live action on the Glowmaster. This will be video 3. This will be an update how much I've done on this thing. I got the wings on now. A lot was done off camera, such as getting the wings together. I made 4 spars, internal spars inside the wings, all the way from the wing root all the way out to the wing tip. That way, I want to make sure I don't want this thing to warp on me, because on my last Glowmaster I did, and time, I guess resin shrinks or something. It's the nature of the material. The wing tips start to warp down a little bit, and it kind of took away the dehedral. And so this time it's not going to do that. So I got a good spar there, all real thick sheet styrene spar. Bring it over here. I got the wings on. Now look out, see this nacelle right there? You can see that white spar going all the way through here, all the way through to the wingtip right here. I made 4 of them. I got 2 that go along here, and 1 across here, and 2 right along across here. That way, make sure this thing don't warp on me. I did a lot of sanding here on it. This is all sheet styrene right here. That's how much they showed me on that mold right there. I guess when they released it, the mold the resin kind of went back in its natural state instead of being formed all the way. I don't know. I didn't do nothing wrong on this thing, because I built this one before, just like I did this one here, but a lot of sanding on this one. So that tells me that the molds are getting very old on this here kit. So pretty soon, the 1/72 scale resin kit of Old Shaky right here, like I got right here, is going to be retiring pretty soon, and they'll be available on eBay, but they'll be awful expensive as they go up. But you always go to the vacuum form. Well, I got a vacuum form air model kit of this same scale. But what I like about this kit here, they gave you extra undercarriage. Yes, extra undercarriage. I think, and also they give you a version of the A model or the C model. Same thing with the propeller assembly and the engine nacelles. Which are inside this little small bag I haven't got out yet. I located the control yokes that go inside the cockpit. I knew there'd be 2 in there somewhere, because I remember the last one I built, it had them in there. So it was just all inside these parts there. So these things got to be exploded. So I got a little container. I'm going to put them out there and with a lid on there so they won't fly out. And so I had to pick through the parts and get them and what parts I need for the engine. Tomorrow, on live action, it'll be the symbol of the props and the symbol of the engine nacelles. And this bag here is the engine nacelles. Yeah, that's all the engine nacelles there. Nothing else but engine nacelles. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. What's that? Yeah, engine nacelles. Yeah, there's 16 halves in there. Like I say, it's either A model or C model here. The C model has there's a big intake right there, as you can see. Right here. That's the C model. The A model didn't have that. That's the only difference in the cowling. The A model used the Hamilton standard prop. And later on, the C model, they use the Curtis Electric reversible pitch prop. Of course, then we pitch the same thing on the Hamilton Standard as well. Yeah, we're going to be assembling these nacelles tomorrow. And I'll be going through the sack right here. I'll start piecing together to get the engines all together. Then we're going to go ahead and take a journey with the Bondo filler right here. And we're going to start filling this, how it was put together. All the parts, all the halves that were joined. I got them pretty fleshed out there, so I won't need very much filler, but I like to put some on there anyway. This will be all aluminum finish anyway. Now, I went back and did some research on the Glowmaster again to make sure I know what I'm talking about on this thing. I'm pretty much know a lot about the Glowmaster because I've been aboard them, and they flew me all the way from Travis Air Force Base to Clark Field, and this Glowmaster here is going to be the Korean War version. They used the Glowmaster during the Berlin airlift, but it was the prototype, the C-74, before they redesigned the fuselage on the Glowmaster, on the A and C model, and redesignated the C-124. They learned a lot from the Berlin airlift on on the capabilities what this aircraft can do. They knew, just like Glenn Martin did on the Martin Mars, they knew sooner or later they're going to be redesigning this thing, and that the beyond the capabilities actually was designed out as a prototype. But the prototype here had a smaller fuselage, more tubular, almost like that of the Constitution. And I believe it had an elevator, it had like a door after the trailing edge. They still do on the C model and also the A model. It opens up like this. They got an elevator that comes out. It has a hoist on top of the fuselage on the frame, and it has four pulleys that pulls the elevator up even. That way you can be able to put a Jeep and pull the Jeep up. You can drive in. See, this is a mistake they found out during Berlin airlift. We can carry a lot of stuff like trucks, a lot of troops, but the plane was big. It was a big airplane, but the way the entry of cargo and armor and also personnel was limited because of the prototype design of having a cargo door on the side that opens up where they can put cargo in, and that's probably how the troops entered in there. And they got the elevator aft. That's all they had, but they could load a lot of stuff on that thing. And they learned from the Berlin airlift that this thing needs to be redesigned, and they did. They redesigned to a bigger fuselage with a clamshell nose that opens up and a hydraulic ramp that comes out that's retracted inside the clamshell on the entry of the fuselage. And the elevator always remained the same. And so this is going to be the A model. It's going to be all aluminum. I don't think it's going to be no day glow panels on there at all. They did that probably around 1953. They did that. This is going to be 1951, 52, during the beginning of the Korean War. And it's going to be all natural aluminum. It's going to be the A model. With leftover parts here, I can make another C model. And that's using the vacuum form kit that I've got in my closet stash. So tomorrow we're going to be assembling the engines and the props, and going through all these parts here and things. And it's going on quite well, as you can see. This thing does have some good weight to it. It's heavy. It's 100% all resin. Very accurate. On the vacuum form, the air model kit is a lot more flatter up here. But this kit here it's almost cylinder. It's almost round. Then it bevels off level top of here, and it comes down this way. So the A model doesn't have no radome on there, and no heater tanks on the wingtips. Old Shaky. Those old Pratt Whitney engines they use. I think they're rated like 2,800 horsepower each engine. So there's a lot of horsepower. You had to. We carried 400 troops on something like this and all the armor. I think it took us almost 18, 19 hours, maybe 20, to fight all the way from Travis to Clarksville in the Philippines. Jesus. Man, I got off that damn thing. I was about ready to check in some new kidneys. Man, my back was hurting. And boy, just this is how it was. Just constant. 18, 19, 20 hours of this jazz. This thing shakes, rattles, and rolls. Now I know why they call it Old Shaky. Good name. Okay, Old Shaky and me, we're going to be live action tomorrow. Tomorrow's the day off. And there'll also be preparations to be made for Thanksgiving without my baby girl Ruthie with me. It's like these holidays are rough on me. Especially when I got no family. So, I'm doing just fine. I'm doing just fine, guys. My models keep me company. And that's all I got left. But other than that, I'm a happy man. Very grateful. Okay. Tomorrow, we're going to have live action with the Globemaster. This is update. And little progress on here. This is going to be a fast video. It won't take long. It's been so damn cold outside lately. It's been in the 20s all week long, 25, 23 degrees. It's 22 now. May get colder. And I'll wait for a good day so I can be able to prime this. So we're going to have live action tomorrow. Live action will consist of assembly of the engine SLs on the props. Then I'm going to start doing some filler work on here, let it dry. Then I'll go back on my Lockheed Electra out of the box group build. I'm going to start getting the rest of those transfers on top of those passenger seats and get that fuselage all buttoned up, prepared, ready to go. And go ahead and assemble the model and start painting. I should get my American Airline decals pretty soon. I was get them today. But so they can't be get them today because today's Sunday. So I'll probably get them tomorrow for sure. I ordered them about 3 days ago, so I should be getting them by tomorrow. And so there'll be no masking on that Lockheed Electra, the L188. This here's going to be simple. No masking on here either, just all aluminum. Also aluminum with the with your black anti-fouling patches on top of your nacelles. That's about it. Real small U.S. Air Force, United States Air Force. Real small logo. Yeah, those Globemasters, one hell of an airplane. I used to be afraid of them when I was small because they're so big. And like I said on video number 2, we used to live on a base out there, on the Air Force base out there, before we got orders to go to the Philippines. When that was transferred to the Philippines. And we were just sitting there killing time until we got the orders to take a train to go to Alameda and take a ship all the way to the Philippines. And I remember seeing these things fly right over the house. Well, the whole house used to shake. My mom used to have little knickknacks on the wall. Boy, I tell you, that house shakes so bad. Them things fall off the wall. I said, Mom, I don't know why you put them up there. You know darn well it's going to happen all day long. So we live right there at the foot of a runway, so what do you expect? And they fly about 20, 30 feet over your house. No doubt. No doubt. You can feel the wind blast and the prop shear and everything from those things. Okay, it's enough more shaky, enough me, so stay posted tomorrow for live action Frankie Day tomorrow. And we'll get the engine SL selected and put together. We'll get this bag busted open and get it, all the parts exploded in a container with a lid on it so I don't lose no parts. And sort through them and go ahead and build the props, get them done. And do some filling on the fuselage and wings and such. And that'd be it. With everything else, it would be pretty much off video. Okay. This is Frankie Day Model signing off. Stay posted tomorrow for live action. Make mama happy. Take care of little ones. Stay focused when you drive. Spend wisely. Get yourself a kid. It's cold out there. And get yourself a brewski and sit there and build some models and enjoy life and have yourself a wonderful time. This is supposed to be a joyous time of year with Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up. So take care of the little ones, the babies. Make sure the kids and your children all take care of them. Say your prayers and take care, fellas. And God bless you all. And we'll see you tomorrow for the next live action with Old Shaky. Okay, boys, I'm out of here. We'll catch you guys tomorrow, fellas.